Old style classics baseball cards coming back at you on November 11th, 2023. Now it's about 3:25 a.m. If you've seen my last video, I talked about a little about what we got yesterday, and then we also had two eBay reveals. So one of them was the short print Andre Dawson from this year's 2023 Allen & Ginter X. And I've talked about how, as far as I know, I don't think they have glossies this year. I think they only did that one year, but I'll have to double check on that. But nevertheless, in Allen & Ginter X, they do it just the base set for Allen & Ginter X, so no inserts, no weirdo cards. For you people who don't like the inserts or the weirdo stuff, other than the people who would actually be in the actual checklist. So in 2023, they did the full-size cards 1 through 400 this year instead of 1 to 350. And then in the past, 351 to 400 would be the mini cards that came out of rip cards, exclusive super short prints. Well, this year they're giving you all 400 people. So still the same 350 base set. Everything over 301 to 350 would normally be your short print full size. And then in the past, 351 to 400 would be just the mini super short prints. So it's the same thing this year, except those 50 super short prints have a full size variation. So they're also short print. So like this image here is a Andre Dawson card number 370. So the mini 370 and regular Allen & Ginter is the super short print, which is a different image. So he just happens to be one of the cards that are above 350. And so there's two versions of him. There's the base one and then this one. And then since this is Allen & Ginter X and they don't have rip cards, you can only get the short print full size card. You can't get the super short print image variation mini. So in Allen & Ginter X, the mini cards would be from 1 to 350. 351 to 400 are not available on minis in Allen & Ginter X. So that means that you got this card, his full-size base card, and then his mini base card. And other than that, they have the 5 mini red cards of the base cards. So the cards 1 to 300. They have a mini, and maybe it's up to 350. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, he doesn't have a card under 350. I mean, he's just got the one card under 350. So the mini cards you can either get, the mini regular cards you can get from number 1 to 350. But the little red cards you can only get from 1 to 300 or from 1 to 350. And there are 5 exclusive hand numbered mini red cards. And then they also have a mini 101, which is silver. And I've recently picked up 3 of those 5 red minis for 2023 Allen & Ginter X. So I'm 2 mini red cards from having the entire 5 that are available in all the world for Allen & Ginter X. And then the 101 from having all 6 of them. So that's something I'm going to try to shoot for. Got that. Then the other eBay reveal we got was the John DiMaggio mini framed autograph card picked up off of eBay. And no, that is not the person who's in the family as far as I know. Joe DiMaggio, Vince, and his other brother. John DiMaggio is the voice actor who does the voice for the wonderful, super funny Bender the Offender from Futurama, the cartoon, from the same guy who does The Simpsons. It's once again back on Hulu. It's like the 5th time it's come back after being canceled multiple times. And then it keeps coming back, and it's just wonderful. It picks right up where it left off. It hasn't tried to change itself to fit, some political view or something. It hasn't gone woke or anything like that. It just kind of continues on. And of course, it makes fun of itself, like with Hulu and all that. But spectacular show. Just one of the biggest characters in cartoons, probably in the last 20 years, is Bender. That's what you think of when you think of Futurama, usually, I would imagine. And so, yeah, I got a John DiMaggio autograph. And then I have that box of 2015 Gypsy Queen. So we're going to do the center stack that was underneath the exclusive box loader, 10 exclusive mini cards. So the cards in here are the same numbered as the full-size card, but an image variation. So one of the cards that we did get in that exclusive box was the Jock Peterson rookie card. And this is the base mini, which is number 3. And in this box, we also got a Jock Peterson number 3 card, 3 rookie card, which is an image variation. So it's exclusive that it has a different image than this, but it's still card number 3. So that's super cool. I love Gypsy Queen when they used to do the tobacco minis, but once they stopped doing it, I'd only buy a few every year because I collect tobacco minis, and that's what I like. So there's your pack. Got Ozzie Smith on the front. I'll just show you the box real quick. Has the same image up there. Fold over paper. So it's too bad they didn't hide a card in there like they did in Allen & Ginter 2013 that everyone was up in arms about. And now they do the crappy hobby boxes that are just really cheap cardboard. Guess to save paper, or because people complained about them hiding the glossy 101s in the lids that year. But nevertheless, in this product, and one good thing about Gypsy Queen is you get, at least in this year, you get 2 on-card autographs and 2 Relic cards. Still had pack odds back in the day, so we can give you a chance to take a look at that, if it'll focus. There you go. So there's your pack odds. And then your other small print, your typical top stuff. Hopefully y'all can see that. Set that down for a second. I guess I should grab these things really quick. Also yesterday, just by happenstance, I had ordered a eBay Andre Dawson Relic, and that is from the 2015 Gypsy Queen set, so I could technically get another one in this box, but I needed a Dawson Relic for Gypsy Queen, so I got this one. It's really nice. This is the first autograph we pulled, the Daniel Norris rookie card, but of course it's a picture, which is pretty heavy in Gypsy Queen, so that was cool. That's our first hit, so we're due 3 more hits in this box, because this is just a parallel that came in there, kind of like getting a Brooklyn back or something like that out of Allen & Ginter. So we got this silver mini, which is beautiful. Gypsy Queen minis were so nice. God, I wish they'd bring them back. If they bring Gypsy Queen back, I hope they bring the tobacco mini back. But that one was numbered out of 199. As you can see, at Gypsy Queen, they do stamp their cards, which Allen & Ginter doesn't do on most of their numbered cards. unless it's on frame. And then we got one of the framed full-size card where they just kind of glue this extra frame on there, which is really pretty. The silver embossing there. And that is also a numbered card out of $4.99. So $4.21. So these two do not count as hits. They're just bonus hits, so to speak. This is our one hit, and this was from eBay, so not to be confused. Alright, we'll set these cards aside here. So we're due 3 more hits. Alright, everybody, let's get to it. I got my handy dandy old Kleenex box here that I'm gonna just stuff these in there because they get all over the place, so I could throw that in there and it keeps them out of my way. Alright, I'm thinking we're probably gonna get a second hit out of this pack. I gotta get the mini out of here though, because that's what I like the most is the minis. So let's see what we got here. Ben Zobrist as a Tampa Bay Ray. I'm not too sure what the oh, maybe that's what I saw. Looks like you got a little stringing action to go on there, like they didn't completely cut the card. Let's set that aside, take a look at that later. So maybe I'm not getting a hit in this one. There's a nice one, Mike Trout, 2015. Oh, anyways, I'm not, oh, card number 1. I'm not super sure how many cards are in the Gypsy Queen set. Some years it would be 320, some years like 350. I believe this year they're up to 350, but still I believe anything over 300 is a short print. But nevertheless, that's a good one to get right there. You know, I know he's down in the hobby a little bit right now, but still, that's pretty early Trout. Alright, set that aside. There you go, Rod Carew, which is one of the cards where we did pull him out of that 84 Topps Rack Pack, or he was one of the Hall of Famers on one of those multiplayer cards. But that is number 152, so that's base. And Ellis, oh wait, Fernando Rodriguez, Brew Crew, Francisco, 256, in case you didn't see it. Drew Smiley, oh cool, we did get something, folks. Drew Smiley, I think the Cubs are re-signing him for the 2024 season, or trying to. Finnegan, number 54. Here's a pretty good one, an early Nolan Arenado card. Still with the Rockies. What's it got in the background? That must be a spring training facility there. So there you go. And we'll do the mini next. Alright, there you go. Roger Clemens, a very dominant pitcher, but he's got himself some PED problems, keeping him out of the Hall of Fame. But still a good card to have. A lot of Roger Clemens fans out there. I prefer to see him in the Red Sox because that's how I think of him. Alright, so there you go. So, cool looking card. And our next hit is a mini framed relic, so that's cool. Is that Chris Davis? Game used memorabilia. Nice looking card on the inside there. Similar, except it's got this extra framing right here. Because as you can see, that's the mini card, that's the actual card, and this is just the plastic frame for people who don't know. but there is no extra. There's no extra design here on the regular card, so they made the mini a little more elaborate for the relic. So it's kind of a napkin relic. That's always not the best, just a plain white one, but still kind of looks cool in that brown. It's not the most elaborate design frame, but Chris Davis was pretty solid for a while there. Played with the A's for a while, I believe. Home run highlights 2014 season included his second game with 3 home runs. Well, May 20th, his second grand slam. June 17th, his second walk-off. June 23rd. Okay, so, you know, he's a pretty good power hitter, but I guess he's fallen off a lot. Gamed mini relic, Chris Davis, CMR CD. So that's our second hit out of the 4 we should be getting. That's pretty cool. I love mini cards. This will be also going into a one-touch. Why do I one-touch the mini frame cards? I just do because it's my way of saying how much I like mini cards, I guess. I don't know. I don't have to. Maybe I won't on the Gypsy Queen ones, but I do on the Allen and Ginters at least. So that's sweet. I dig that. I'll take that. Usually over a full-size relic. But that Andre Dawson one I got pretty sweet. Definitely get a lot of cards in this Gypsy Queen hobby box. But I did say one of the problems with Gypsy Queen is it could usually come out really early in the season, and so you wouldn't always get the top rookies. You know, if like another rookie came along a little later, like say J-Rod last year wasn't in Gypsy Queen, even though he was a rookie in almost all the other products. So that's one of the little things about Gypsy Queen is it's early in the season. So there you go, Hall of Famer Robin Yount, number 21. Andrew McCutchen as a Pirate before, and now Pirate again. 34. Miller, Shelby Miller. I wouldn't have got that one. Speaking of a DiMaggio card, there's Joe DiMaggio, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Got his brother's autograph, and his brother, not his multiple brothers, but I got one of his brother's autograph from Leaf Signature, you know, those cut signature things. Vince DiMaggio. I don't have, what's the other brother's name? That escapes me for the moment. Alright, number 120. David Cohn got his autograph on Archive Signature Series 3 or 4 months ago. So hey, any of you Yankees fans out there looking for a David Cohn autograph, want to do any trading or something like that, you know, you got any Signature Series Allen and Ginter, or any kind of Allen and Ginter or something equivalent autograph, mini frame autograph, X, Chrome, Archive, Signature Series, definitely looking for the mini Archive Signature Series. That would be a big one for me, because I collect mini cards, as you know. Alright, Matt Cain with the Giants. Alright, then we got one of these walk-off winners, another Mike Trout card, so that's cool. Like I said, it never hurts to have more Mike Trout than less. So I'll let you guys read for yourselves what Mike Trout did that day. 2014. Wow, how time's flying, people. That's 9 years ago that they're talking about. Larry Dolby. So that's a sweet card. Look at him in that old Indians uniform. I didn't know they ever had red like that. So that's cool. I like that retro look. Whoops. Wow, it bounced right off my hand. Off the table, right into the box where I was storing them. That's crazy. And, Evaldi? Nathan Evaldi. Name sounds familiar, but... And it also doesn't, if that makes any sense to you people. Alright, I guess I should take a drink. Got a little hoarse voice. Talk too much. Oh, sweet, look at this. There's an insert set I wasn't aware of. That's very Allen & Ginter-esque. So they will do a little oddball stuff sometimes in Gypsy Queen, but this is definitely baseball oriented, so it's baseball related at least. So basic baseball, the knuckleball. Alright, well, I'll bite. Let's read this, people. Despite its name, a knuckleball actually gripped by the fingernails. The pitcher pushes the ball with his digits as he releases it, minimizing its speed and spin. Airflow on the seams makes the offering appear to dance both laterally and vertically. So that's a cool little insert set. We'll have to look at the odds and see what that has to say about baseball basics. Basics of baseball, sorry. So let's take a look at one of these packs first. And see how likely we're supposed to pull one of those. Alright. Sorry, I can't talk and read at the same time, folks. Basics of baseball is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, the fourth one down, so the fifth one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the community? Blah, blah, blah. Basics of baseball. 1 in 24. I guess so. Reproductions, so 1 in 24. So it's not a super hard pull, but it's pretty cool though, nonetheless. If you guys seen something that I didn't see, you can always leave a message down there if you like. Alright. Hey, this little Kleenex box is really working out. Kenley Jansen, look how young and thinner he was. Wow, 62. Now Garrett Cole is a Pirate. Number 80. Anthony Shizzle Rizzle. I think that would be his third year card. Solid player. Thank you for helping us get that World Series finally. Ryu. Everyone was trying to get him. 160. Jay Worth. Jason Worth. Should have known that. Alright, Glove Stories. Hunter Pence. Sort of got to meet him. I got to say something to him at least. At the San Jose Giants game when he was doing a rehab. I don't like these cards with the glove in the background. It just, I don't know, it just looks very Upper Deckerish to me, or Panini. But anyways, San Jose Giants game, he was rehabbing, and I got there when he was warming up, and I was like, hey dude, can you come sign my ball or ticket stub or something? He's like, oh, I already did that earlier, I'm working out. And I was like, that's cool, dude, thanks. I wasn't mad or anything, it was just a stretch, so he wasn't rude about it or anything. So 100 pins, Adrian Beltre, Texas. Yep. My buddy George Debbie will like that. Adrian, why couldn't you get me a World Series earlier? I know that Bush doesn't own the team anymore, so you don't have to be like, oh, what are you talking about? He doesn't own the team. He's still a Rangers fan. Michael Wacha. That would be like assuming that Bud Selig's not a Brewers fan still. 184. And Chisenhall. Lonnie Chisenhall. Alright. It's a pretty good looking design this year. Love Gypsy Queen. There's been a few years they weren't great, but it's pretty nice. And our mini is Jimenez for the Orioles. Ubaldo Jimenez. Alright. 3 more packs to go, people. Be about a half an hour. Okay, John Lackey. Well, he played for the Cubs for a little while. Jay Hamilton. Josh. There we go. Jay Shields. Not familiar. James. Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson. Looking like he's wearing a bicycle helmet. That's how big. Number 190. Oh, thank God the wife's not here, people. She's off to bed already, but look at this. It's Frank Thomas. You mean the big hurt? No. The big hunk. Yeah, and she'll like it too. I love those commercials. They were super funny. So Frank Thomas, Hall of Famer. All around good guy. Played on the wrong Chicago team, but that's okay. John Olerud with his batting helmet. Toronto. There's a short print. Number 331. Go to baseballcardpedia.com and look up the information on the set if you want to know the exact odds and pack odds and checklists and insert sets and how it was distributed and how big the set was and what's short print and not and all that. Autograph, checklist, the whole 9 yards. Jose Fernandez, rest in peace. Yep, he's the one. I think he died in the boating accident, I believe. Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. Houston when they were still not the most hated team in the country. Hall of Famer, and Yasmani Martinez. I don't know. Victor Martinez. That looked like a Y to me. These glasses. They're just annoying as anything, people. Alright, our mini is Hawkins. So I believe, what is that, Tyler Hawkins? LaTroy Hawkins. Colorado Rockies. So looks like he's hamming it up a little bit for the picture. So that's cool. Pitcher. You guys, moment in the limelight here on old style classics baseball cards with your pal Rob. We could be pals, right, people? Alright, next. Sorry I don't have a lot of pep in my step as far as my voice goes tonight. I didn't realize how beat it was. Alright. I slept good though, man. I slept good yesterday. After I got done with these videos, I went to bed. And I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning. And I think I slept till about 11. So how many hours is that? 11 minus 3. Let's see. 10. I guess 8 hours, but I'd only been sleeping 4 or 5 hours for the last month. So that's pretty good for me. Steve Carlton. Save that other row for tomorrow so we could do another video. Since won't be getting any mail. Oh no, tomorrow's Saturday. Maybe we will, or today's Saturday, so maybe I will get some more mail. Marked McGuire. 37. Ozuna. I guess I haven't been looking for any missing nameplates or anything, but I guess I would have noticed it if it didn't have one. Mark Trumbo. Diamondbacks. Castillo, rookie card. So which Castillo is this? Rusney Castillo. I don't know if he's still around or not. Mike Leake. Cincinnati. Get to insert last. The insert would have come right here, but I'm putting it to the end. Not that it's anything special. I just used to the insert being the last card of the pack with Down and Ginter, Prince Fielder. Daniel Murphy. I'm not sure what happened with Daniel Murphy, if he's still around or what. Alright, and Gonzalez. The Queen's throwbacks. So I think these are like 1 in 6 packs or 1 in 3 or something like that. Pretty neat though, they're cool. It's one of the things you gotta like about Gypsy Queen. They definitely have that retro feel. Cross between like the 80s and the 1800s. And there we go. Andrew McCutchen mini. Solid player. We'll see if he ever makes the Hall of Fame or not. He's a pretty good player, but like most people, when they start getting older, they fall off a bit. Kind of like maybe comparable to, let's say, Evan Longoria. I'm not saying that they're similar players, just, you know, similar that they were really good for a while and then they're still good players, just, you know, how close to Hall of Famers are they? I mean, when they were hot, you would think for sure, but now you're like kind of borderline. So, but like Andrew McCutchen, glad he's back with the Pirates and not in the Giants uniform. Just didn't seem like a big fit. They never talked about him here. Didn't seem to get the love here. Obviously because it was during his down turn, I suppose is a better way to put it. And here they will eat you alive if you're not, you know, top of your game, so to speak. Look how they eat up their quarterbacks here at the Giants. David Price. one day you're like the darling of the ball in the Bay Area, especially the Giants and the 49ers. And I'm not fans of either of those teams, but one day you're like the best thing since sliced bread, and then one injury later that's not even your fault, you're like garbage. There he is, Jock Peterson, full-size rookie card. So it's too bad Jock didn't live up to his potential of being a power hitter. I guess he still could, but the stuff they're talking about here on the back of this card is when he played for Albuquerque that year. So those numbers are when he was with the Isotopes and won the Bauman Award. Go back and look at my OBAC Joe Bauman videos, which there's one which has him on the thumbnail or whatever. You can learn about why that Joe Bauman Award, what that's all about. Garza, Matt Garza, Zach Britton, Peralta. It's a cool sky in the background there. That looks pretty cool. Willie Peralta. Inserts going to the back. Ordozzi. Jake. Was that Jose Segura? Gene Segura. Anthony Rendon for the Nats. And a Gypsy Queen walk-off winners of Speak of the Devil, Evan Longoria. Want to learn a little story about Evan Longoria, the one I was talking about. The cards my sister sent me, and some cards that came out of the whatever newspaper they have down in Tampa Bay. Had some cards in it my sister sent to me when she was living down there, and then the day that she died or whatever, the next morning, I just happened to have those cards out, like when she had died. And then I turned over and one of those cards fell right on the floor, and it was the Evan Longoria, which was the best of those cards that she sent me. So it just seemed like almost like a message. Alright, and let's wrap it up with another mini. And it is dude doing a little Goodwin kind of pose there. Original Goodwin, Alex Wood for the Braves. What is it? Goodwin Champions, Gypsy Queen. Back in the 1880s. Kind of hamming it up with a little bit of the images, just obviously different background. So that's super cool. So out of this stuff we got, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's recap these Gypsy Queens. Alright. First we got this Ben Zobrist card that has some kind of thing going on here on the edge where the card didn't completely cut. Interesting. So that's a bit interesting. And out of these minis, we got a Roger Clemens, Alex Wood, Andrew McCutchen, Hawkins, the Troy Hawkins, Jimenez, and then this insert, Basics of Baseball, the knuckleball card. That's pretty cool. That's different. And we also got our second hit, which was this game used memorabilia from Chris Davis, mini framed Relic. You can touch there, and super cool. And eBay, we got the Andre Dawson short print, full size, 2023 Allen Ginter X, card number 370, beautiful. And the super cool John DiMaggio mini framed autograph card from 2023 Allen Ginter, who does the voice for Bender from Futurama. So that's cool. That's super epic. I dig that. And so that wraps it up for this video for 2015 Gypsy Queen. Still got another row to do tomorrow, and we're due 2 more hits. And who knows, maybe we'll get another little short print, like one of those numbered cards. And it's so far been a really good box. You know, I can't complain. We got our two of our 4 hits already. Plus we got 2 numbered cards on top of that. A couple Mike Trouts, early Mike Trouts. This exclusive was pretty cool. And yeah. So hey, Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards, signing out for you for the day. Even I'll be back later today, but it'll be like another day because I'll have slept again. Alright folks, thanks.